Hey guys, coming to you from my shed, and we're doing some last minute prep. It is race day. Also got Chris out there for focuses. Too much light, there we go. Chris is out there doing some stuff to the Rodeo. So today I am racing both cars. Day and night Khanacross at Ringwood. So yeah, so it should be good. And I'm going to do a service now on the laser. Chris is doing some last minute stuff with the thermo fans and whatnot on the Rodeo to try and keep it cool. So this is the mighty power plant of the laser. It is a 1.8 single overhead cam fuel injected rocket ship. I've actually got stuff in here that I need to get rid of because I've just been lazy. But yeah, that's the car. I've got it up on ramps. If I cleaned my shed, I'd be able to do it all the way in here. So for those who don't know, it's my best friend Kyle. This is actually his house that I rent off him. This is his tough truck. So top 10 in Australia in the off-road crawling scene, whatever you call it. I don't know, competition buggies. What do they call it? Let me know in comments. But yeah, so this is his old shed. This is his whole old house I rent off him. But yeah, so he's been in the competition buggies for quite a while. But yeah, so now I'm just going to drop the oil and do a quick service on this. I've got everything over here that I need. And Chris will get what he's doing done. And we'll load up and we'll get out here to the racetrack. Alright, I've got the new filters in. And now for some oil. I'm using Castrol Magnatech, mostly because it was cheap. And yeah, if you look around, you'll see I've got turbos and things laying around everywhere, and it's the Pro Eagle jack that I would have used if I hadn't have had ramps. I've got 3.5 litres in it, so I'm going to get it down off the ramps. But before I do, we'll come over and see what Chris is doing. What are you doing, Chris?
So we're just running in the trans temp sensor.
Trans temp sensor, yeah.
Hopefully, after we've just installed a nice juicy big trans cooler with a fan to it, hopefully keep the trans temps down during the track event. So it may save the transmission. Hopefully it'll last a bit longer for us.
Fingers crossed.
Maintenance.
While I'm out here, I'll show you my other project that we've been working on. So this is my Toyota Hilux 2001. It's, well, those turbos you saw in the garage, one of them's for this. Hasn't got the front on at the moment. It's got the fiberglass wide body. But yeah, long-term project. This will be a class 5. Oh, this will be a class 5 car. There you go, it's a turbo manifold, custom built by Malcolm Tabley. Got, if you can see in there, Howtech coils and everything's all inside the cab. So yeah, they're the guards in amongst all our other spare bits and pieces out here. Yeah, long-term project, as I said, and it sort of lives on the back of my turbocharged Ford Trader that we've got here. Life's too short to not have turbo vehicles. Alright, I've finished doing a service. The laser is now ready to go to the track. How are you going over here, Chris? Run, see how we go. We'll be on our way. Awesome. So Chris is going to drive the Rodeo to the track, and I'm going to drive the laser to the track. So while we wait for Chris, I'll show you some cool things in my garage. This is my Thumpster that I've had since I was 15 years old. Some posters, racing and whatnot. That's my parents back in the 90s, I think that was taken. It's the first and only trophy I've ever got racing. I've had multiple wins, but that was the only time I ever actually got a trophy. And some posters that I've pulled off servos out in the desert. This was my first car. Back then, I had a car club, and that's what I called it. It was Jadamo Performance and Styling. The old number plate off my tow truck. Other cool bits and pieces we got laying around. There's a checkered flag from when I was a kid. I used to go to the speedway a lot with my parents, and we had a friend who raced the fender benders, and she'd take me back into the pits, you know, after most races, and I'd get signatures off, you know, some of these guys. As you know, look at some of the cars: Pontiac, Camaro. I think they were super sedans. Church Air Falcon. That was our friend Kelly Brackham. Flying Falcon. So yeah, a couple of old signatures there. I think I've got a shirt or a hat or something somewhere with some stuff on it too. Yeah, what do we got over here? Some stickers, some of my sponsors. Some of my sponsors, some of my friends. So Jack and Amy Mildwaters, Simon Evans, Eddie the Shed Dog. That's actually Jack and Amy's bonnet off of their Holden Maloo-bodied trophy truck from the Fink Desert Race 2019. And at the time they were living in Darwin, and they actually sent that to me, you know, after the race. So Jack's been a massive, or Jack and Amy I should say, have been massive inspiration and great friends. And yeah, absolutely love them to death. So another poster of me racing. That's the Hilux that's on the back of the tow truck. That's the old number plate off it. Alright, we're off. I can do this while I'm here because I'm still on my property. But, well, you can see, but Chris is in the other car. And he's going to follow me out there. So yeah, we'll see you at the track. And we're here. Chris is right behind me. Don't mind me using my phone. This is a private road, I can do that. So yeah, go now and get everything out of the back of this car. So I've got gazebos and chairs and everything else in here to set up. Take my number plates off to avoid the Karens who think that my car's not eligible for historic rego, because it definitely is. And yeah, here's some footage of that, I suppose. I've got everything set up, cars are ready to go, number plates off to keep the Karens happy. The other competitors are all starting to get in and get their acts together. In about an hour or so we'll do a driver's briefing over under the cover over there, and from there we go racing. Stay tuned. Alrighty, so we are out and on the track doing what's called a recce lap, and basically we do the tarmac first and then go onto the dirt. So yeah, it's sort of everyone goes around like a convoy and gets a bit of a feel for the track. You learn your layout. Yeah, this is my favourite. This is the dirt track. So this event that I'm doing is a dirt and tar day and night Khanacross. So obviously I'm not racing the laser on the dirt. I'm sure it's probably pretty capable on the dirt, but I just don't see the point. The Rodeo is the dirt car, laser is the tar car. So yeah, we'll just sort of go around and learn the layout for the dirt and get into racing. Alright, we're lining up for another recce run. We've done quite a few runs. I'm doing really well. Racing both cars. Bonnet is up on the Rodeo because it keeps getting hot. Not a new problem. We've had this issue, geez, as long as I've owned the car. So keep just trying to work it out, I guess. I think the next thing is going to be thermo fans on a switch and make them on the whole time. But yeah, so I'll jump in this now and do a recce run. Coming, Chris?
Yep.
Cool. So I broke the mount for my GoPro some time ago, and hoping that this bit of tape will sort of, I'll be able to get some in-car footage, but you're not actually supposed to run the GoPro on the side of the helmet like this, so we'll see what happens. They might tell me to take it off, but I reckon I'll get a run or two in with it. Some in-car footage. Straight out of this one and into this one. Alrighty, it's night time. Nearly. It's almost dark, isn't it? Nearly dark.
Pretty close.
Pretty close. So we're lining up for another recce run and do some nighttime racing. Should be good. Well, I'm lined up for my first night run in the laser. Canteen and office and everything here. Pretty cool setup. There is some lighting on the track, not a lot. I'll be relying on the candles on the front of the laser. That's the best way to describe them. I definitely should have got a light bar or something for this before this event, but is what it is. So last run of the night in the laser and absolutely killed it. I don't know what my times were, but it was quick. Now to go and see if I can back it up in the Rodeo. Oh, that's an awesome layout. Very fast. Alright, so I'm playing with my new toy. Oh, this is for Father's Day. Just put some air in these tyres. You would not believe it. Everything actually fits back in here. That is awesome. Best Father's Day gift ever. Alright, we're out of here. Chris is driving the big rig. It did well today. I'm over here, I've got my number plates back on, but you guys won't be able to see that. I'm out of here. Oh, we made it, we're back at my house. Another car up here. Chris is just getting his bits and pieces out of his car, or out of my car, sorry, and getting in his car. So yeah, thanks for driving out there, man. Appreciate it.
Good day. Perfect weather for it.
It's a great day. There, Chris is always repping. Righto, so that's it. We're done. See you in the next one.